This is a pretty typical looking AK, but it's not going to look typical when we finish upgrading it with the all-new American walnut furniture from Woox called 47. Ooh, yeah. Hey guys, Gavin here from UltimateReloader.com. Woox just introduced a new lineup of furniture for the AK platform. It's called 47. 47 includes a handguard with 2 different lengths, a pistol grip, and there's also 2 different buttstock options. Woody, which we have here, and Edge. Edge and Woody are both available in folding configurations. Here we have the fixed configuration. So let's take a look at the hardware I have for this project. So here it is. As always, the American walnut looks absolutely awesome. I can't wait to get this put together. Just to recap a little bit, the 47 handguard. So this comes in 2 different lengths. We've got the long length, which will be interesting. It's going to kind of drastically alter the ergonomics and the looks of this AK. The heat shield goes on the top here, ventilated. So that I'm really looking forward to having the M-LOK capability. That's a huge upgrade and gives us a bunch of different possibilities for lights, lasers, whatever it is that we wanted. We could even throw an Arca rail on the bottom if we wanted to. Okay, and then for the buttstock, here we've got Woody. So the 47 lineup again has 2 different options, the Woody and Edge. Edge is sort of a aluminum chassis skeletonized version. This is kind of a little bit more traditional looking, but really different. It's got a really nice butt pad, which should help to absorb recoil, adjustable cheek riser. Again, there's a folding option. We have the fixed option here. And then the grip looks like it has good ergos and definitely matches the forend and the buttstock. Has textured grip panels and then the Woox branding small down there on the bottom. This is going to be amazing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started putting this together. Okay, so we are done. The last part, the forend, is probably the most complicated. You've got this takedown lever here that allows you to take off the top guard, which is now ventilated heat shield. And then there is another small lever inside. The forward catch moves forward, and then you can move the lower handguard piece forward and away. This is where I had to do a little bit of fitting. In the Woox online manual, they note that there's so many different dimensional variations that's not going to be surprising. And the fitting that I had to do took place back here where the forend goes into the front of the receiver. The wood was slightly oversized, which is a good thing because we can easily cut that down. I went out to my Precision Matthews mill and I milled the sides, I milled the top, I milled pretty much all the way around. I took some digital caliper measurements and then milled it to the height profile so that it would just slide in with a nice friction fit. I used the lever to compress this sandwich of components together and found that there was a tiny bit of slop. Woox actually gives you this shim plate here, and it's just for that very purpose. Again, with the dimensional variations, it's not unlikely that you'll have to do this kind of fitting. That brought it up nice and tight. There's absolutely no play or rattles. Small lever went down with a little bit of cam over force, liking that. Rotated the wood piece out, rotated this heat shield in place. It flips down. This lever here keeps that in place. This is really a huge upgrade. I mean, visually, I can't imagine a nicer looking AK, can you? And then ergonomically, I'm really liking the fact that I've got this huge forend now. I can go way further forward which is going to give me a lot of different options for shooting and gives me a more familiar set of options that I'm used to with something like an AR when I'm firing one of those with an extended forend. So I'm really, really liking how this turned out. And I think we're gonna have to go and do some shooting. I'm thinking subsonic and supersonic. Let's go do it. Well, shooting with the PSAK with the 47 hardware, awesome as usual. I did function check our subsonic ammo, and it does not run in the PSAK. It ran fine in the NPAP, so I'm gonna have to adjust that load a little bit. But with supersonic ammo, I shot it in this configuration with the suppressor. I've got the M14x1 left hand to 5/8 24 right hand converter. Highly recommend getting one of those if you have an AK so that you can run different brakes, you can run different suppressors. A lot of great things that you can do with the platform. Furniture worked absolutely awesome. I love the extended forend, so if you want to get your hand a little bit more forward on an AK, I would definitely recommend the longer 47 forend for the AK. Buttstock is great. Cheek riser just a little bit high. I'm going to lower that just a touch. We also shot it with and without the suppressor. I wanted to do some bare muzzle testing so that we could see how this butt pad was going to perform. And I'll have to say, I barely noticed the recoil. So as you can see, it's an aggressive design, and it does indeed translate to greatly diminished recoil. This thing is fun to shoot. It's amazing looking. And so if you have an AK and you want to give yourself a premium shooting experience and you want something that looks absolutely amazing, I think nothing looks better than this on an AK. I would say check out the 47 furniture. What I'd like to know is, what do you think of my selections here? Of all the options that I went through, how do you like what I picked? And if you were gonna throw 47 furniture on an AK, what AK would it be? One that you have or would get, and what would you be using it for? I'm actually kind of tempted to hang this on the wall. I like the look of it that much. So I've had fun with this. Don't be surprised if you see this in upcoming stories. Always a good time to shoot the AK. Absolutely love it for the variety, for the history, for everything. So drop a comment. We'll see you down there in the comment section. That concludes this video, and that means it's time to wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're watching Ultimate Reloader on TV and want to take advantage of free resources, exclusives, and hot deals, just hold your camera phone up to the QR code, tap on the link, fill out the information, boom, you're getting Ultimate Reloader emails. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, where we've got unrestricted content, and Instagram. Make sure to follow us on all those channels. Ultimate Reloader also has a commercial solutions division serving law enforcement, the military, and the gun industry. We have some unique capabilities, including a comprehensive suite of recoil testing and evaluation capabilities, trigger profiling, and more. Thanks again for watching.